across the board. Virtual training for YouTube. Today is February 13th, Monday. And I am associate member of Trading Group, SEC registered dealer, and member of FINRA. All of my trades are placed through Trading Group. Carefully consider whether trading is suitable to you in light of your own financial condition. There is the position disclosure. Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Right as we come into another exciting period with CPI tomorrow. I haven't done any research yet on what expectations are for the CPI report. We'll do that in the morning. Usually do it. Come out at 8:30 Eastern. Mentioned in the morning meeting. I'm a little bit nervous about this one. A little bit nervous about this one. I just to give myself a pat on the back, I did a pretty good job kind of calling that peak of inflation there as we started to pull back. And that was when a lot of other people were still pretty nervous about it. We had the last few reports where we came in light on expectations. And now I'm almost a little bit nervous on the other side that people are becoming too comfortable with the rate of inflation going down the way that it is. And I was kind of mentioning the housing market and mortgages in the morning meeting briefly where if you kind of look at it, I don't know the exact numbers on the 30-year for mortgage rate exactly what it got up to. I remember we were at 2%, which is obviously absurdly low. And it seemed like when we went from 2% to 4.5%, everyone was like, I don't want to buy a house now at 4.5%. I just missed out at 2%. And then we kept going, got our way up 7%. People are not buying or selling. It seemed like the housing market was beginning to freeze up a little bit. And then as conditions a little bit pulled back maybe to 5.5%. I'm not exactly sure where we are now. It seems like the same people that wouldn't buy a house at 4.5% on the way up are willing to buy a house at a 5.5% mortgage on the way down because they're no longer in their minds anchoring it to I just missed the opportunity to buy a home with a 2% mortgage. Why am I going to do it at this more expensive price? Now they're saying, oh wow, 7%. It's kind of neat to buy a home anyway, and here I can get a little bit better price for it. So I think that inflation does have the potential to be stickier than people think. Though I do think in a lot of ways it's still working its way down. It's going to be an interesting number. And I think as far as the market risk goes at this point, though, I do kind of think that the risk is to the downside for the number tomorrow. Meaning if we come in high, I think the market goes down more than the market would go up on a light number at this point. And again, I'm a little concerned of the potential of inflation. Now as everyone's comfortable with it moving down, still being a little bit stickier than people think. Even if we continue to go down, obviously the goal, and is what I think will happen. Just working. We all know how trends work, right? Lower highs and lower lows. So we've been working our way down. Doesn't mean that we'll never see a print that comes in a little bit hot, even as we continue to go down over the course of the calendar year of 2023. So a little bit nervous about this number tomorrow. And that kept me. Thank you, Judy. That kept me from being as aggressive as I would have liked been otherwise today. And obviously, in hindsight, looking at how strong the market was today, I certainly could have been more aggressive, but I followed my game plan. We closed the day here up 1.2% for the S&P, 1.65% for the Qs, and 1.25% for the Russell. So it was a really strong day, and we closed on highs. So going over the daily chart here. This was perfect, like technically a perfect spot for continuation off of Friday's pivot. Right before I went on my little staycation vacation that I was on, the market had gotten ahead of itself, in my opinion, which is why it was a great time for me to go away for a week. The timing on that could not have been better. I missed a choppier inside week that was down small over the course of the week. The timing on that couldn't have been better. Usually I feel like I have terrible timing on vacation. This was great. we had just been getting ahead of ourselves. I remember right before going on vacation on like the second and third, I had actually started to really lean to the short side of the market. The move in the market had just gotten a little bit silly. SPYs are up at 418, 30 or so. EDMA on the daily chart. This is back on February 2nd. Was at 406.58. So we were beyond that $10 of extension that has been a very consistent thing over the course of the last year, where the market is unable to continue higher or lower once we get into that $10 to $15 range of extension. And it's been more easy for the market to be downside than it has been to the upside. So $10 plus extension in the market, I really want to be pulling back on longs and looking short. So I was doing a good bit of shorting, particularly in the NASDAQ, which got most stretched. On the second and third, I was really heavy short at one point. I was short Meta. I did not keep that over my vacation. A little bit of T-triple-Q in early last week. And we did exactly what needs to happen in a market after a big move. We had a combination of time and price correction. And to give bulls credit, did a pretty good job on the time portion of the time and price correction. There's a lot of sideways choppy action here over the course of February 3rd through February 9th, which concluded in more of a pullback on the 9th, where your market was getting close and then followed by a gap down on Friday that they brought up a little bit for that pivot. Where we finally got 21 EMA for the market. And for the Qs and IWM, specifically were retesting levels on Friday that they held higher lows off. So this beautiful potential pivot low from Friday with great follow through today, right into the 21 EMA for the SPYs. For the Qs and IWM, it's similar. The Qs didn't quite get to the 21 EMA, but they got down to this equilibrium area. And the Qs really nicely tested that 97 level. They broke out from, held it as support, pivoted, worked its way higher today. And the IWM perfectly tested this like 188 that we broke out from. Finally pierced the 21 and then worked its way back up. This is like if you're a bull on the market, this is your next higher low. It's happening technically in the perfect spot for a pivot. And based off of this, technically coming into today, I would normally want to be actually aggressive to the long side. What held me back from being aggressive is the fact that we have this CPI number coming out again tomorrow. And the inflation number, the CPI number has been market moving in a way that I've almost never seen any economic number for markets over the course of my 13-year career trading profit at T3. And you can very easily, if you look at a daily chart of the SPYs, be able to pretty much right away know when most of the CPI numbers have happened. They're some of the biggest days, some of the highest volume days of the market. Just quickly see here. December 13th. That must have been a CPI day. November 10th. This gigantic gap up and continuation on volume. That must have been a CPI day. The absolute bottom of the market. On October 13th. That must have been a CPI day. Look at this massive green Maribozu. Look at the volume that came in that day. So once again we're going into tomorrow's trading session. Where it's going to be CPI. I have no idea what that number's going to be. I mentioned from a thesis perspective, I'm a little bit more nervous about being a bull going into this one than I have been on the last couple of numbers. But the truth of the matter is I have no idea what that number's going to be. I haven't even done my research yet on what the expected number is supposed to be. I'll do that tomorrow morning before it hits 8:30. And that kept me from being as aggressive as I would normally like to be on a day like today. And the market technicals did exactly what the market technicals should do. I thought today maybe more of a consolidation day, more of a chop day, because people don't want to put bets on into the CPI. It made logical sense to me. But But from a technical perspective, again, we did exactly what we're supposed to do. We gave continuation off of Friday's pivot, which is perfectly located after a bigger time and price correction that lasted for just over a week. And again, it was a pretty strong day. Intraday. We opened up with a small gap up. We filled that gap right away. The IWM was a bit concerning for the first 5 minutes. I remember that. But once the Russell, which had me concerned because it went down initially. Once this 9:55 a.m. candle hit, this 5-minute candle at 9:55, where it broke the IWM's opening high with some authority, though certainly could have been better volume on that candle. That's when you really could have started leaning more to the bullish side of the market. That's when the IWM confirmed the strength that we were seeing in the Qs and the SPYs off of a quick little gap fill pivot continuation. And then we were really strong and close on highs. So a good day for bulls for continuation from the pivot on Friday. For me personally, I was able to make a few bucks. My best trade on like a day trading perspective was Fastly that we discussed in the morning meeting. But even though it was a good day for me, I wouldn't say it was like a wonderful, fantastic day that I want to go, call my grandma about like that. Just because I was not hyper aggressive. So Fastly, $11 was a trade that I discussed in the morning meeting today off of an upgrade. You can see the kind of $11 level here. It's a little bit sloppy from this price action. We know they've been squeezing a lot of these types of names. They gave it a nice upgrade that had it extended. So he was going to be careful with those opening buys on the extension. Impressively traded above 11 right away. Went to 11.25. When your EDMA is like you got $10 of extension, $10 stock. You need price and time correction. That's why I don't like doing those pure scalping trades when very extended like that. It's very easy to get shaken out of something that works. So I didn't just buy above 11 with a stop at $10.99 or whatever that initial opening low was. I bought a feeler at 11. Game plan to build into some more stock. If it actually pulls back further, see what the thing can do. A signal, and then potentially go once the extension's not. So it worked out well for me. I did get a little bit lucky with one of my fills on the bid. I got filled at $10.76. Lowest $10.75. That is not skill. That is luck. It was just part of my game plan. Kind of build in a little bit on the way down. As the stock kind of extended to see if it could go back through 11. And then it gave that pivot low, gave an opportunity to then add additionally back through 11 if that's what you wanted to do. And then gave a great move. I was all up by 12. This goes back to me being less aggressive today. I caught this big move. It got extended. It also has earnings on the 15th. Thanks to Jerry in the morning meeting. About that. That's important information as well. And I was like, do I really want to add Fastly and be super aggressive on a new swing position or anything like that going into CPI, going into its earnings report? The answer on that is no. I don't need that extra stress in my life or as I'm coming back from vacation. So just turn into a nice little day trade for me. And that was kind of my bigger focus. For the most part, most of the ideas that we had in the morning today, if you're able to get stock, worked out really well. We were basically saying that if Friday can be this pivot low and continuation, you can look at Apple, you can look at Microsoft. Microsoft really strong today. You can look at AMD for a pivot. Still really like these financials. XLF maybe versus Friday's low. You could build into Bank of America. I mentioned specifically. Bank of America maybe wasn't quite as good. It was relatively weak compared to XLF. Google. I mentioned this one in the morning meeting. The inside day, but very relatively weak. So I love getting involved too early, and it turned out to be kind of a disappointing one. I'm still mind blown on just the degree of market cap loss over their little AI club that they had. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm not sure what these material names did. Yeah, GDX never really recaptured that $30. X worked its way back up over support though. What did STLD do? Not too much. CLF. Yeah. CLF. I guess traded back through 20, came back in. So yeah, I mean, look, I think it was a pretty good day today. Our game plan was super on point, but if you chose like me to be a little bit less aggressive, which probably made less money than you would have otherwise, just because of the CPI. That's smart. It's smart trading. Don't be upset at yourself if you're like, one of the worst things you can do in this business is be like, well, I should have made X amount of hundreds of thousands of dollars more today, because I should have been more. There are no should haves in this business. You create a game plan for yourself based on the information that you have in front of you. Follow with consistency, and that's how you make money in the long run. Not by doing the shoulda, woulda, coulda game. So that's pretty much all I got. Fireworks tomorrow. It would be expected in one way or another. At 8:30, CPI number hits. See how well the U.S. is doing on inflation. And that number can keep coming down, and the economy staying good. It's certainly what you want to see. I'm a little bit nervous about this one. So that's pretty much all I've got. To answer any questions you guys got. Mark saying that Google's not making much sense to him. Yeah, not making much sense to me either. They make so much money. They got buyback going on. These companies just print money. And it was relatively weak, but all of the advertising seemed like they were relatively weak to me. Meta and Snap tried to be strong early. Meta kind of just at a certain point. It's still up 3% on the day. So it's more than the market. But intraday, it wasn't moving well with the market. Really, the Q is kind of grind up for the most part all day. And not really participating. Snap weakened out a little bit as well. Pinterest weaker today as well. Obviously, Google makes a lot of money from advertising. A lot of those ad names were kind of relatively weak. But I agree with you. Google doesn't make logical sense to me, but we gotta let the technicals dictate how this works. Maybe if we could have gotten inside up with relative strength, it would have been something that we could have focused on. But it's just been very weak for whatever reason. I guess there's big concerns about Microsoft starting to eat up a lot of search from Bing with their chat GPT. But it doesn't make sense to sound like chat GPT isn't making mistakes also. It's just I guess Google did it very quickly. Good stuff, Aaron, Josh on Palantir. From Dave S on XLC. Communication services ETF. I almost never type this up. Let me read your question. I had stock prior to the gap up from Meta earnings and liquidated that at the market open. Only did an add back smaller than the original position size today. And was considering the new area to have the mental stop loss be Friday's low. That sounds like a great game plan to me. I love doing that. When you get that heavy level of tension and kind of taking your stock back at lower prices and the difference. The only thing I would say is when I do that, I use my original stop loss again. So whatever your stop loss was originally would be the stop loss that I'd be utilizing now. You would want to look for a trailing stop, which could be Friday's low. You're using Friday's low as you're saying the mental stop, but that would be like a trailing mental stop. But at this point, I just find my rules as a trailing stop. So I would still be utilizing my initial stop loss as I add the stock back. In XLC is how I would do it. But yeah, sure. Like the game plan, I like that extension on pullback. Good stuff. From Kyle, over the weekend I was studying some plays from the prior week. One of them was Zoom on a $78 break on February 7th. Okay, big volume. Was it the day of the earnings report? I'm going to assume it's the day of an earnings report here. Certainly looks like it. When it had breaking news that it was announcing layoffs. Okay, maybe that was the news. When looking to play a breaking news trade, once you assess layers of probability and if the reward is worth it, are you usually upticking, like for example, market buy to get in, or are you trying to get in with a buy stop? Sure. So it really depends on the situation. You're mentioning breaking news. So is that news that came out pre-market, or is that news that came out randomly during the day to stop the stock up higher on it? And then obviously you have to assess your probability and your risk reward. The truth is, it depends on the situation. A lot of times what I will do is I will take the offer randomly during the day. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take the offer to get a little bit of stock. It kind of depends on how much I feel like I'm chasing, to be honest. But often I'll take the offer to make sure I have a little bit. That way I'm at least involved. And then I can bid out for the remainder of my stock. So if I don't get the bid filled, I've got some stock that's making me money by definition. And then I also have a game plan where I was going kind of inside bid to or even bidding down a little bit. What I did with Fastly today. I bought a little bit, which actually did also as a limit order. But sometimes in that situation I do is take liquidity. I bought a little bit basically 11. Then I had a game plan where I layered out a few bids on the way down. My heaviest bid was at 76%. Luckily got filled. So that's often how I'll do it. But it kind of depends on what the market looks like when I'm typing it up. If I know that I'm chasing a little bit, which I will sometimes do an initial feeler, it's hard to say. I do both. So traditional. Sorry. I'm struggling to answer your questions. I want to answer it in an appropriate way. And when I say appropriate way, what I mean is that everything you do in the market should be rules-based. So when I have something that I don't do that's specifically rules-based, I want to be honest about it, and I also want to maybe try to think of a way where it can be rules-based. So what I used to do traditionally is I would always take the offer a little bit. I would take liquidity a little bit just to have some stock, and then I would place some bids out to get heavier. That's what I used to do traditionally. I don't always do it that way anymore. I kind of assess the market. I definitely assess the spread also to make sure I'm not crazy widespread. And I assess honestly, and this is definitely a little bit subjective, how late I feel I am. Because we're always late on intraday news coming out. Even if we're not that late, because okay, get it to the VTF super quick. We're still a little bit late usually compared to algorithms. So I want to try to assess based on how late I feel I am, how wide the spread is, and if I feel I can get filled on the bid, which I always greatly prefer to buy liquidity. As a very general rule, I'm always trying to provide liquidity, but you got to be careful because you don't want to provide liquidity and not fill a trade where you're cheap for a penny or two, and an ECN rebate, and then miss a trade that works fantastically well because you're being cheap by it. And I've done that also. So again, just in the interest of full disclosure on what I do. I used to always take the offer, and now I don't. Kind of assess the situation, and sometimes I'll take the offer a little bit to make sure I'm in, and a lot more often now trying to get filled on the bid than I used to previously. I'm very focused on providing liquidity with my trading. I've mentioned in the past, it's worth mentioning as well, because most of you are not this way. I would have to look at my numbers to say this with 100% certainty, but I basically get rebated from exchanges at the end of every given month at this point. There's almost never a month where if I'm looking at costs, where I paid more in ECN than I receive. I get paid by the exchanges, and I do a decent amount of volume. So it adds up to me. To a pretty big number over the course of the calendar year, not paying spread, not paying exchange costs. So hope that helps. Question one. Question number two. This morning Fastly, I struggled to find an entry on the open. Looking back, I did notice 2-minute hammer form on a pull into the ADMA. I typically do not trade using the 2-minute time frame. I was just wondering if this is a possible way to enter if I cannot find 5-minute entry. Sure, so I didn't look at the 2-minute at all because I basically never looked at 2 minutes. the true momentum trade entry is $11. But you had to be careful buying $11 today because of degree of extension. That's the thing that I'm always talking about. Pay attention to your extension. Because if you bought 11 off the open, you probably got shaken out on this first bar, which again is very standard when you hasn't caught up to your stop loss. And that's also why I don't like 2 minutes because I feel like the 2 minute shakeout is so much higher probability. The 5 minute I feel like I'm more likely wrong. The 2 minute I feel like I'm more likely getting shaken out. So I don't like 2 minutes. I don't want to tell you not to. I feel like if Pat was doing his after meeting, he probably give you a different answer than I would. Pat would probably say, yes, you can do that. Just recognize you're taking like pure momentum, price discovery, trade off the open, where you're utilizing that 2 minute stop. And that's very accurate information. But I don't trade on 2 minute charts except for I think there was literally one time in the calendar year of 2022 that Paul likes to bring up. We're looking at the 2 minute of the day. I think it was probably CPI day because we got up so massively. Maybe I'll end up in the 2 minutes tomorrow. Who knows? So yeah, I don't do it that way. I'm building in a little bit bigger picture, but you just want to make sure you have a game plan that works for you, that you're using consistently over time. From Jack, another faster question. Okay, so keep that conversation going. Can you say a bit more about the signals you use to build into fastly? Sure. It was just everything I do starts from the big picture and works its way down to the small picture. So all my processes, the direction that I'm trading, my preferred price levels, pretty much all come from daily charts. So every day I do my research, type of every stock that gets posted in the virtual trading floor. Most are getting posted by Pat. You guys post them as well. I tip up everything. So Fastly got upgraded this morning. $11 level. I kind of understand where this company's coming from. I know what this company is. They were one of the crazy meme stocks. That was in a bubble. It was at $130. It's worked its way down to 8, and now it's has a potential breakout 11 on an upgrade. I don't know what the short float is. I didn't look that information up. I would assume it has a short float as well. It can kind of help that squeeze come to massive volume today also. So what am I looking for? What are the layers of probability that I'm paying attention to? Daily chart breakout, trading in the direction of the daily chart. It's potentially in play. I want to look for higher than typical volume, which obviously you can't tell the second it opens. But it was trading with higher than typical pre-market. Continued as the stock opened. Market that I think was on my side, which it was. So we got all the layers of probability that's there. The next thing is that I need to build out an execution game plan. So from an execution game plan perspective, I'm looking at this 5 minute chart as the stock opens up at $11. And for the way that I trade, I don't like taking that pure scalp off $11 off the open as a 100% trade. When I've got a stock that's got $10 stock that's gapping up over $1. I got 10% plus extension chart away the EMA. So like I was saying earlier, I think that if you are just buying off $11, you're actually taking out a trade that still work. And that's why I don't trade that way anymore. Because I can't tell you how many times earlier in my career where I did a lot more scalping that I would get. I'd buy 11 at the beginning of the day, shaking out at $10.85, 10.75 low, and then the stock would go to $13 like it did today. And again, the most important thing is to have rules for your trading. So for me, that understanding extension is a really important part of my trading. And what I have seen with my own trading over years of data is that when my stop loss is above the EMA on 5 minute, and my stop loss is based on a pivot low or ignition bar or something like that, but if the EMA on the 5 minute hasn't caught up to it, I get shaken out trades at work a lot. That drives me crazy. For the type of person I am, that's very bad because that's when I fight stock. Fighting stock. If you've ever done it, if you haven't done it, that means you haven't been trading long enough. It's bound to happen to you eventually at some point. It's almost part of a learning process. Fighting stock is a great way to increase your trading returns. It's a great way to lose money. you get stopped out at $10.95. See it up to $10.90. Oh, I knew I was right. You rebuy at $10.90. You give it to the last low at $10.80. You get shaken out of stock again. It upticks again. You rebuy it. You get stopped out again. It becomes very difficult to know if you're just getting shaken out or if you actually have a trade that's failing, and you're just racking up all these mini losses in such a way where you would have lost less if you just bought one time and gave more space to begin with. So that's kind of how I approach something like this. I'm interested at this $11 level. Let me buy this feeler. I think I bought 11.01 was my first execution on it, and I think I bought a little 10.96. Let me buy this kind of initial feeler here, and I'll build in a game plan where I can build in while I see how it reacts off of the extension. So I had bids down to 1050. Watching how the stock traded as the EMA worked its way up. And even then, I was like, oh, I'm really starting at $11. I might have to bid down 10.50 just to see where this thing kind of creeps pivot low. And it's really off the pivot low that you want to get heavier. So it kind of creates a pivot at 10.75, but it's still super extended. So it's very hard just to buy it like 10.85 versus 10.75. It goes back to easily just get shaken out of that, medium catch up. But if you understand how these moving averages work and how they catch up and how fast these 5 minutes can catch up, it puts in this 10.75 break. You really could have added like back through like 11. Because at that point your ADMA is still not very still pretty extended, but you're buying on the way up. As the ADMA is rapidly approaching, you still could get shaken out if you're just using that low. And I still was using that low. I didn't have a stop loss where I was using 10.75, 10.74 in this case as the out until I guess until 9:45. When I was almost at the stop point. It was trading at 11.80 when it's catching up because he finally caught up there. So little bit of a tricky spot. And again, I'm having a game plan to kind of build in, but also looking heavier. And I'm gonna feel more confident about the stop loss. And the EMA catches up to it. And that's really what I'm looking for. And I could definitely make the argument. I didn't do trade with a huge amount of size on this thing for the reasons I discussed, CPI and earnings. I could certainly make the argument that even though I made some decent cash in it today, and my risk reward probably isn't good enough on this trade. But the reason why it's not good enough is how conservative I was, where I did something I don't typically do. I just got out as it approached 12 into the extension, as opposed to more trimming, trailing, back, and things like that, which is really what my game plan, the amount of risk that I put on should call in order to have reward justify the risk. Because I just said, you know what, and I think I said that a lot to you guys. I'm just going to take this, and I had bids out to add back, stop, pullback, that probably would have got fills on this pullback here at 10.20, and I would have been able to make more money in this thing. Especially if I was also trailing some. But just going back to the big picture game plan, I want to be aggressive today. So in hindsight, in a perfect world, maybe you shouldn't have taken this trade at all. Maybe the amount I made in it was actually not worth the amount of risk that I put on because I didn't fully stick with that game plan because I wanted to be more conservative. I didn't want to have an extra potential swing position going into CPI, and I definitely didn't want to hold this thing into his earnings report. So I hope that helps. Kind of a full analysis there. Also, what stops you use for the feeler and stops for the other entry. Yeah. So initially here, go back over the daily chart. Initially here, I was planning on giving this like 11 if I really had to, and kind of building in on that way down and letting how that average catches up. It would have been very difficult. I guess not impossible. For this first bar to be such a massive negative Marabos that breaks 10 quarter. It certainly could have happened. In which case something stopped out at like 10 quarter without the EMA catching up, which is exactly what I don't want to do. But the probability of that happening would be very low. So initially I'm thinking based on that daily chart, what I really want, especially to get size, is the smaller time frame entry. And then again, the stop gets adjusted to the intraday low. Once the additional stock comes in, get heavier, and when the catches up. And thanks for the Amazon call out worked really well. Yeah, it's certainly called out with conviction though. So I'm glad you were able to make money on it. I think it was off this channel, right? At 10.25. So yeah. You could buy Amazon loan versus low. I didn't love it because Amazon was relatively weak. But if the market would be able to continue, which it was, then it could be a good trade. It was a decent one. On my YouTube, is that going? Sorry. It's my first day vacation. That should fix it right there. If anyone noticed it, always let me know. I apologize. First day back from vacation, my brain's a little foggy. Cannot have that YouTube on the echo. It's a disaster. Sorry about that. All right. And that's pretty much right. Pretty much right as we're at the end of the meeting, right as I got through everybody's questions, I got rid of the echo. So again, apologies about that. I'll keep that in mind going forward. From Mike Reed, Pat said something really interesting last week about always assuming that you're early on the trade, and I have found personally that my reward-risk ratio is higher when putting bids out instead of buying the offer for what it's worth. Yeah, Mike, I totally echo that sentiment. And tell you one thing that Pat is amazing at is his patience. He's so incredibly patient on, especially those counter trend trades, and he has no problem missing the trade entirely, rather than being too early. And I really think that's the right thought process, especially on those counter trend trades. You're better off missing the trade entirely than being too early and stuck fighting something, counter trend. It's a great way to hurt yourself. So yeah, for sure. Patience is a very underrated but important personality attribute for this business. Cool. Anything else for today? Anything from YouTube? Any questions on there? Or did everybody leave already because of my echo? Well, if you are still there, give me a thumbs up anyway. I appreciate it. And otherwise, I guess I'll wrap things up for today, and we'll see how the CPI goes for tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.